Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're thankfully not going to be complaining about Walmart's really awful PlayStation 5 restock, but instead, actually go have some pretty nice and cool news in regards to the PlayStation 5, where some really kind of big breaking issues actually have finally been fixed, and as well also for long-term sakes of like the longevity of the PlayStation 5 is also basically a little bit more locked down and a little bit more stable too as well. We also have a really quick reminder too on top of this, because there actually is getting close to the 1-year date of everyone receiving their consoles, which also means their warranty is going to be ending up pretty soon. So we have a lot of things to go talk about throughout this video, and overall really good things as well. And it was kind of a little bit of a secret kind of little quiet update over here too, so it's very nice to go and see this. So let's go and talk about this as well. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway ending super soon. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Let's go down the video itself. So we actually had this really nice news and a lot of reports coming out for this as of today, where the PlayStation 5 finally has a huge fix in regards to the Cmos battery and overall longevity of the console. We actually did go and cover up this news a little bit ago because we actually had a similar sorted out fix for the PlayStation 4. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about over here, basically the Cmos is like a little battery inside of your PlayStation 5. And with that, it's kind of technically always like, it's almost like a heart, where if it's beating, it has like a little bit of juice, a little bit of power inside of it. It can basically maintain your PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. We even have similar stuff, even in like an old Game Boy games as well, like in your Pokemon disc and stuff like that. So it's a little tiny little battery that's basically always constantly on to go and check and see that you're it's basically on and working. And that allows you to play games online. Allows you to go actually play and run games on your PS5 discs. Allows you to actually just go and utilize your console. It somewhat also connects to online and all of that. But this kind of led to a really kind of big controversy where the PlayStation and PlayStation 4, whenever those batteries died, you were kind of just out of luck. Like your console was not able to go and play even your normal disc games that you guys play and physically have your games, but as well also with online games too that you downloaded. And this kind of stirred up the pot a quite decent amount because, of course, when people are out there trying to buy their games and play their games, especially if they are collectors and especially if they have these actual little disc drives, there's a big reason why they bought them, because they want to be able to go use their consoles 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even maybe 30 years from now, because we do see a lot of collectors already doing that. Good examples on like Super Nintendo games, GameCube games, N64 games, old school, maybe even like Game Boy games. Basically, like, people like to collect their games. And if you guys are a collector, I actually love hearing these comments. So if you guys want to tweet me some of your collections, I do love seeing that. I've always been an old school gamer myself and do like, I collect Pokemon cards and all that usual, the general nerdy stuff. But when it comes to all that stuff, that led to a big issue because a lot of these things you'd be buying your game disc, spending $70, and it almost has a limited lifetime of when you can utilize it. And that led to a lot of people being upset, especially as these CMOS issues kind of became more widespread only a few months ago. But as we mentioned, 1 month ago, we actually did have an official confirmation and small update that the CMOS battery was somewhat fixed for the PlayStation 4. But now we have even better news over here with all that stuff behind us, where they're now actually deploying a really nice upgrade and update to save the PlayStation 5 for their own PlayStation 5 dead battery issue. So let's go talk about this. So it looks like Sony has actually finally quietly solved the PlayStation 5 dead battery issue as well. So as we mentioned a month ago, we actually had all these issues with the PS4 completely solved. But as of now, it does seem like Sony has deployed a fix for the PlayStation 5 dead battery issue. As with the PS4, the issue here was a loss of access to both digital games when the console's internal CMOS battery failed. So the CMOS battery, as we kind of explained, it powers an internal clock which the console uses to check eligibility for game ownership. If the battery failed or simply ran down naturally, access to most games would be blocked to an online check could be actually made. So basically it's like they were just assuming either you're hacking or had issues, and because of the outdated system, if it's 10 years from now, they just assume your console is broken. Like it'd be like the same system, same coding and all of that. And with all of this, and this is kind of the big issue here, is a lot of physical games were affected. So basically a lot of people were concerned over it, And on top of that, even more, the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, because that would all, I mean, at least for the PS5 disc, can maybe go last longer, more additional years. But for a pure online console that's purely from digital downloads, the PS5 disc had a lot of issues. But we did actually have a confirmation that the Hikamori Media did confirm that the issue is fixed. And also they did issue a video showcasing this up too as well. On top of that, by booting them both the PS5 and PS4, without the Cmos battery, which is like this little like central fix of why this is all a really big issue. The only exception to this is basically games you don't own but may have unlocked via like a PlayStation Plus subscription or a PS Now subscription, which would make a little more sense too, because even in the future it's hard to go and confirm that. There's licensing issues, there's other stuff mixed down in with it that can maybe lead into some proper issues with it. Like, it kind of makes sense, at least in my mind. Although, like, as long as people who have their physical disc and copies have it, it's not that bad. And as well, this actually kind of like a few months ago up in April, and a lot of people over here were talking about this stuff, and a lot of people were complaining about it, because it was also around the same time as Sony also going and doing stuff like trying to go shut down the PS3 servers and PS Vita servers and all that. So of course, it was like a controversy after controversy that I'm sure you guys probably remember. And of course, as well, most of these consoles, the PS4 and PS5 especially, have thankfully not had a chance to go get to this, you know, your battery running out and all of that. But some people are saying too, as well, as they're online and connected online, it can lead to other issues in the future, or especially like 10, 15 years from now too, whenever they do want to go take down their servers. We've noticed this a lot with the PS3 issues. So thankfully we are seeing this. This is very nice to see. We like seeing that Sony is trying to go in effect and fix all this stuff too as well. And also does help that it lets people go and play their games for long term. As well, also had additional tweets to mix down in. So this is all just confirming the physical PlayStation 5 games that were having issues before are now installing and working. So they tested it, they know it's working, they know it's vibing, and everything is mostly being fixed. The PS4 physical games also still, again, this is all without the CMOS battery, is having actually working, it's installing, and it's launching, and you can play the games even if you have issues or your CMOS battery dies, which would lead into the future of like 15 years from now, 30 years from now. In theory, as long as your console all internals are working, it should be fine. And as well as also does confirm that the PS5 as well does also even still work, even when we have all these other issues tied on in. And the one thing that we kind of noted on the video itself, PS Plus games and PS Now games, which of course have that tie-in with your online subscription, as well as also being connected to the internet, does not work as well. So overall, this is good news, and we love seeing this because I hope you guys would agree. We like seeing the fact that the PlayStation 5 can go and actually last longer, and me buying this is not going to be obsolete when the PS6 comes out and basically want to go and try to take down servers. Although we do know they usually like to keep their servers up. PS4 servers are still up for quite some time too as well. So we would have time to segue and transition, but it's just nice to go and see that they actually kind of did this without even publicizing it and talking about it. So I do have to give some claps over to Sony themselves. And kind of on the same topic in terms of like broken / like kind of breaking consoles, I do want to remind you guys too as well. It's kind of been a big trending topic. If you guys just got your console when it came to like it being released, or as well as also like on release day, or just in general, reminder, you guys only have a 1-year warranty period for your PlayStation consoles. I believe it also is very similar with the Xbox Series X, where if you guys still have any issues, even if it's small, make sure you guys go and talk to Sony, talk to their live chat, or give them a call on their customer support number, because don't forget, you only have a 1-year warranty. I have had a few people also have issues, like there's a few various things, such as the rest mode bug I'm sure you guys heard about on console release. There was network issues with their Wi-Fi that made some games and like some updates and even the console itself inaccessible. GPU problems such as overheating, like say you're playing for 3 hours and it overheated. We were seeing issues with that, and a lot of other various things mixed on in. So I just want to remind you guys, go and get your consoles fixed if there's any small issues with your console. Whether this is like you just got it on launch like I did, this is a launch console. And funny enough, this is actually a secondary console. My first one was broken, had a really big system crash issue, and basically my entire console was bricked, and I had to send it on in, and this is actually a brand new PlayStation 5 a few months after the actual release. I did get it on the very first day of release. But when it comes to this stuff, make sure if you guys have any issues, you guys deserve to have a proper working console. 100%, you guys need to fix it. 100% have Sony work for it. It's free shipping to send it on in. They give you the address, they give you the return labels. You don't have to pay for anything. It's all covered underneath the warranty. And as well, you guys, if you guys spend $500 or even more money on, say, a bundle, You guys deserve to have a proper working console. So just want to give you guys that reminder. We'll maybe touch on that a few times for everyone out there as well. So overall, good news when it comes to Sony. We love that they're working on issues and fixing on future issues. And as well, we love the fact that we even have people to go out in the community go and test this as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys up tomorrow for hopefully some more good news. Love you guys.